John D. Mcdonald, the later gold medal vintage paperbacks. Hi, I'm Gary Lovisi, and this time we're going to take a look at the later gold medal vintage paperbacks. Classic mystery crime author and creator of Travis Mcgee, John D. Mcdonald, or John D. as he was called. John D. Mcdonald was born in Pennsylvania in 1916. He passed away in Milwaukee, Wisconsin in 1986. In those years, he wrote many books, many stories, 21 books in the Travis Mcgee series, and a lot of great crime stuff that was published originally as paperback originals by Dell, and before that by Gold Medal Books. John D. wrote everything. He was a writer's writer. He was actually he was kind of a lucky guy because he was writing for the pulps in the 1940s. But he started out by writing because his wife saw one of his stories that he had written, and she submitted it to a magazine for him, and the magazine published it. So that was like the beginning of his career as a writer. And from that point on, he never looked back. And he wrote science fiction, he wrote mystery stories, crime stories, and then books for Gold Medal when they came out in 1950. He wrote The Brass Cupcake, which is his first novel, a paperback original, which is a scarce book, very collectible. And he wrote a whole lot of other books. He wrote 21 books in the Travis Mcgee series, which is a very popular series. Travis Mcgee is not a private eye or a policeman. He's a salvage consultant. Basically what he does is he finds stuff for people that stuff that's been lost, and he does his kind of unique cases. He takes 50% of the profit, whatever 50% of whatever is found, and all of the Travis Mcgee books have a color in the title, so you'll see the name of a color in that title of the 21 books. And we're going to take a look at some of these are the later John D. Mcdonald gold medals, and I'm going to start kind of show you. Here's some of the spines of them. These are books that were published in the 60s and 70s, but the first book of them all was from 1950, Gold Medal book 124, The Brass Cupcake. That's the first book, paperback original. That's the back cover, Gold Medal. That's The Brass Cupcake. It's a hard-boiled crime novel. At the time, Gold Medal was looking for authors who could do series for them. They had Richard Prather, who did Shel Scott series, and then they had later on Edward A. Aarons and other authors. But John D. Mcdonald was one of the big kahunas in paperback writing, and his books were very popular, sold like hotcakes, and they were reprinted endlessly. A lot of them with really beautiful cover art, some of it by Barry Phillips, a lot of it by Robert McGinnis, and others. Now these, what I'm going to show you, are later printings. This is Gold Medal book number 136. This is the second printing from 1953. Judge me not. From 1952, the third printing of The Damned. That's Gold Medal 240. And this has a quote from Mickey Spillane. "I wish I had written this book," Mickey Spillane. And that was a big thing at that time, to have a Spillane blurb on your, or a quote on your book. Spillane was the hottest thing going, and Signet was the publisher of Spillane. Gold Medal 782, third printing from 1958, another copy of Judge Me Not. So you can see that this is the as the books were reprinted, the cover art was changed. The book number was also went up to a higher number. Number 961 from 1960, PBO, paperback original. Slam the Big Door. Number 983, third printing from 1960, Murder for the Bride. And here's a picture of John D Mcdonald at that time, around 1960. And this is like, he had yet to hit his height. He hit his height, I would believe, in the 70s and 80s. He was very, very popular, sold a lot of books. Gold medal 1015, the only girl in the game, is a PBO from 1960 also. I'm not sure who did the cover art. And on the back cover, there's a picture of John D Mcdonald also. More recent picture. These are interesting because most of them are the later printings. There's some paperback originals, but the later printings, again, as I said, they have higher numbers and they have different cover art. So it's interesting, and there's a lot of McGinnis and other really good cover art on these. Another copy of Judge Me Not, gold medal 1069. This is the fourth printing from 1960, Judge Me Not, with yet another cover. So this is the interesting thing about these, is that the cover art was always changed as the books were reprinted. Gold medal 1177, One Monday We Killed Them All, and this is a PBO from 1961. This is gold medal 1198, A Key to the Suite, which is a PBO from 1962. Gold medal 1394, the fifth printing from 1964, Judge Me Not. Now this one has the same printing as the same cover as the fourth printing. So, but you see the difference, 35 cent, different number of course, but also a 35 cent cover price and a 40 cent cover price. And the backs are similar. So these books were selling pretty good that they reprinted them a year or two later. As I mentioned before, there's 21 Travis Mcgee books, and each one of them has a color is used in the title. So this is the first one we're coming to in this batch of books, but it's not the first one in the series necessarily. This is we're just going through them as these later reprints or PBOs. This is actually gold medal 1406, Nightmare in Pink, Travis Mcgee, Soldier of Fortune, Thinking Man's Robin Hood, a man who works just this side of the law to make a living stealing from thieves. This is a PBO from 1964, Travis Mcgee. Another copy of One Monday We Killed Them All, different number 1451, and this is a reprint from 1964, again with the 40 cent cover price. The Quick Red Fox is a paperback original from 1964, number 1464, Travis Mcgee book, and it has a Ron Lesser cover art. Ron Lesser did quite a few covers for the series, in the McGinnis style, pretty much. Gold medal 1469. Where is Janice Gantry? The young widow turns up missing, and the whole town asks, "Where is Janice Gantry?" This is a PBO from 1961. Again, John D. Mcdonald wrote a lot of crime novels. He patched together some of his books, expanded stories from magazines into novels. Wrote a lot of pulp stories that were later reprinted and collected. He wrote originals and reprints for Dell books, but also a lot of books for gold medal books. Gold medal 1496, Key to the Suite, which was a reprint. This is from the 60s. There's no date on this one. Number 1499, A Deadly Shade of Gold, Travis Mcgee. Paperback edition from 1966. And this is a kind of a crime science fiction one, actually. It's more like a science fiction. And this is a gold medal 1413. This is a reprint. The Gold, the Girl, the Gold Watch, and Everything. And this was an older pulp story that he wrote. This is another copy. It's in 1965, and the back cover shows John working. Nice photo of him there. I'm just going to move these over on the side. And we're going to get some more. Another stack. Murder for the Bride, gold medal 1537. This is from the 1960s, middle to late 60s. Not sure who did the cover art, but it looks quite either Ron Lesser maybe, or maybe McGinnis. All These Condemned is a reprint of this is number 1547, crime novel, early John D. Mcdonald gold medal crime novel. This is a reprint from 1965. Of course, I've already mentioned the Brass Cupcake. That was his first crime novel for a gold medal book, paperback original, 1950, and it was reprinted many times. This time it was reprinted as gold medal number 1566 from 1965. Really nice copy with really nice cover art. Bright Orange for the Shroud is gold medal 1573, and this one is a reprint from 1966. The interesting thing about the gold medal books is sometimes you can find the printing, especially in the earlier books. You can find the printing information up here usually. The later books, though, there's a little code in the back which you might be interested about. So you can see here's the last page of the book, 190, and then here's 66.11.3. So this book was published in March 11, 1966. So this is a reprint from 1966. And this is a Travis Mcgee novel. Another Travis Mcgee is The Quick Red Fox, a reprint from 1967. It's gold medal 1610. Some of these are in various conditions, but they're still good reads, great books. Darker Than Amber is a Travis Mcgee book, gold medal 1674 from 1966, with cover art by Ron Lesser. One Fearful Yellow Eye is the 8th Travis McGee novel from 1966, paperback original, number gold medal 1750. All of these also have prefixes in front of them, letter prefixes, like this is a D 1750. This is also a D, but I'm just giving you the numbers. The prefix doesn't really matter because all the numbers are run in series consecutively. The next book is 1785, gold medal, The Empty Trap, and this is from 1967. Nice kind of stylistic cover. I don't know who did this one. It's kind of nice, something nice about it. And there's a picture of John D. A more recent picture around 1967. On the Run is 1827. This is a reprint, of course, and it's from 1967. And a little damage here, but it's a McGinnis cover, one of his really nice ones. The Neon Jungle is a reprint from 1968. This is R 1979, and the Neon Jungle was a hard-boiled juvenile delinquent novel that was originally published by Gold Medal in 1953. So it's really one of the early gold medals, and then this is a reprint later with new cover art, new number, and a new higher price. Deadly Welcome is 1980, number 1980. This is from 1968. A lot of these are Ron Lesser and Robert McGinnis covers, and they're really nice. Not sure if we did all of the covers. Some of them are credited. A Flash of Green, another Travis McGee. This is gold medal 1992 from 1969. Ballroom in the Skies was a science fiction novel, and published by Gold Medal. It was number 1993. This reprint is from 1968 with a great big eyeball cover. That might be a Paul Lair cover. Gold Medal 2005 is The Crossroads, and this one, may be from 1969. It may be a paperback original. I'm not sure. It's hard to tell sometimes on some of these gold medals. Number 2046, gold medal, is Cry Hard, Cry Fast, a hard-boiled crime JD novel from 1969. This is the reprint from 1969 of an earlier gold medal. And like I said, what we're doing here is going through all the gold medals. These are mostly all reprints, and the next one is Travis McGee, Dress Her in Indigo, gold medal 2127 from 1969. This is a paperback original. Number 2146, gold medal, Area of Suspicion, 1969. Somebody wrote a price on here, but a nice copy. Other than that, a blemish to the book, but it's a nice copy, and it's a good book. A Key to the Suite, which we've seen before with the same cover art, but this is a different number, number 2171, and This is a reprint from 1969, and the 60 cents cover price. So the cover price and the number have changed, but the cover artwork has not. And we've seen this one before too. This is another number, higher number, 2241. This is a reprint from 1970, On the Run, with the McGinnis cover art. And again with the 60 cent cover price, new number, and it's a reprint. Nightmare in Pink, 2375, is a Travis Mcgee again. The Girl in the Plain Brown Wrapper is a gold medal 2430. This is around 1969. It's 90. This is the 10th in the series, and it's 95 cents. Cover price. One Fearful Yellow Eye, Travis Mcgee suspense classic, gold medal M2802. The M prefix denotes like the 95 cent cover price. This is probably around 1969 or 1970. Travis Mcgee. Number 3344. Sometimes it's a little hard for me to, even with glasses, to see the numbers. So just bear with me. This is A Purple Place for Dying, another Travis Mcgee, from around 1970. And then we got some later ones. Gold medal 3345, which is a reprint of a 1956 novel, You Only Live Once. You Live Once. And this is probably from around 1970. A later gold medal. And the number is it's a little hard to make out. It's On the Run. And this is the 9th printing. Originally came out in 1962. Where the Body Lies, it was a novel that was a shortened novel that appeared in Cosmopolitan. John D. expanded it in 1963. It was published by Gold Medal Books in 1963. And this is the 9th printing with new cover art. On the Run. One that I particularly like, I think this is a great book, is The Good Old Stuff. This is Fawcett Gold Medal 12563, and this is a 3rd printing from 1984. And basically this book is all of his old pulp stories, or not all of them, but a lot of them, the great pulp stories that he wrote for the pulps in the 1940s, the mystery crime pulps, the detective pulps. These are all his short stories, and there's, well, most of them, and there's a lot of great stuff in here. And one of the later Travis Mcgee novels, The Lonely Silver Rain. This is his last one, actually. It's the 21st in the series, and it's Fawcett number 12509 from 1986. The Lonely Silver Rain. This is probably a first paperback printing. So there you have a look at something you don't usually see. Some of the later gold medals, and gold medal by John D Mcdonald. Some of his famous books, great mystery crime. He was a writer's writer, and he was a guy who was kind of very lucky because everything he touched turned to gold. Everything that he wrote was very popular. People loved his books. It was always a new important time when a new Travis Mcgee novel came out. It was 21 of those. But he wrote a lot of great stuff. So just wanted to take this time to celebrate the work of John D. McDonald and some of the later books that maybe haven't been seen, or because they may not be collected, because these are the reprints. They have different cover art. Some of them have the same cover art. So it's a mishmash of later gold medal books that I think are interesting. It's cool, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, give us a thumbs up and share it around. And hope to see you next time. Thank you.